All right, folks, welcome back to the Segment Podcast. We are in SnowDona. This is a podcast series number 2, and in the studio we have Jess the Maker.
Hi.
we
Hi
have.
Why is that funny?
I
don't know.
Already, everything she does is
I know,
funny.
I get. Okay, thank you.
We have Mia, the founder of Women's MTB Network, in the
What's
studio,
What's up?
and of course, spokesman MTB right here.
How you doing?
And feel free to chat away, guys. In there, we have a screen where we can see you. Joey Yates is on the podcast engineer Joey Yates back there. But guys, crazy day in Sedona. For those of you who have been seeing images, there has been a ton of snow. And I think the locals were saying it'll completely melt by Saturday. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. We left this morning to go ride Haws.
Yes, wonderful day.
Snow everywhere.
Here.
Came back at the end of the day. Snow everywhere here in SnowDona. Went to Haws, which is in Mesa, Arizona.
Yep.
And when we got back, it looked completely different. A ton of snow melted.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a super fun
I think
MTB
we're just
festival.
rolling dice. Maybe
Well,
we'll ride
we're gonna-
tomorrow.
We're gonna get some good hero dirt.
Snake eyes.
Is what's gonna happen.
Heck
Whoa.
yeah.
Oh, I
Definitely
like that
Sunday.
outlook. That's
Definitely
good.
Sunday is gonna be some good hero dirt.
Sunday is hero dirt.
Yeah.
So you guys have been kind of closer to the festival. You were delayed a day, but you guys have been working there because you have a lot of things scheduled. What's the word out there and the Sedona Festival? What are they saying?
What are they saying?
Yeah, what are they saying?
Spill the tea, Jess.
I'm just dying. I have to know.
Jess is building the suspense.
It's gonna be a fun time. It's a 3-day event now jammed into 2.
Yeah,
It's condensed, but that just means we just have to have more fun in a condensed amount of time. And
It'll be
And
dark
also-
right now.
And you have to watch the bunny hop competition.
oh,
It's so much
The
fun.
bunny hop
It is
competition
a
is so much
spectator
fun.
sport. It is so much fun.
And
Yes, I agree.
Shout out to the Sedona Mountain Bike Academy who
Yes.
host it, and Ammo
Mhm.
is always
Yep.
wearing like the best outfits when she's
Oh,
doing it.
yeah. Can
I
I?
think the Fro is gonna
I
come
know,
back
yeah.
this year.
Like
Oh.
Hunger Games or something. It's
Oh
crazy.
yeah, it's awesome.
I have something to admit
Uh-oh.
about the bunny hop contest.
Uh-oh, Jess the Maker.
One year, this was in 2020, the year I spread the Rona around. I'm sorry. It was me.
Is that you?
I
That
think
was
so. I was at a work conference the week before, and I was
in
like
Wuhan.
grabbing swag and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
They're
people.
picking my
it
nose,
was
wiping
my
on things. Fine.
I apologize. But I actually was the bunny hop stick mover.
Oh.
Oh.
And that year, my friend Jordan won. He was on he was actually on a Y cycle. So Revel has a partner company, Y
Okay,
cycles.
yeah.
He was on a Y cycles.
anymore. We'll go into that.
Oh, okay. We'll go into that.
Something
But
happened.
he was riding on that bike. But anyways, if you look at the footage closely, my foot goes in, and I helped him win. I think.
By lowering.
Whoa.
No,
the
my
stick?
foot.
He
I
jumped off your
helped
foot?
with my air of my foot.
High jump scandal.
And if you look at some of the photos, for whatever reason, as he jumped over the stick, my foot, like I had like a reaction, like a spasm or something. And I'm like, I feel like I helped out.
A little bit
So,
of upward air
I feel like
momentum.
I won too.
Yeah, where's your
I
medal?
also won the bunny hop contest. We were there together.
Your foot was at least.
This just
My
in,
foot-
Look at
folks.
that. I know
This
that's
just in.
breaking news.
I'm so-
Bowling?
I just want to share that because I don't think
Oh, my
anyone knew about
goodness.
it.
This
And if you
just-
look at the footage,
So here's a question for you, Jess.
Hmm.
I'm playing host now, Mark, for
yes,
one question.
heck yeah.
Will you be entering the bunny hop competition? this year?
Oh,
yeah, I might. But there's like 17 happy hours that I'm also supposed to attend. So we'll see about that.
the
It's a
sloppy
high
bunny
jump
hop.
contest, not a drunk jump contest.
That's right.
I think my foot will definitely make an appearance.
Just a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, now a little bit to the left.
You got this.
Yeah.
Of the 2 bunny hop sticks that you see, jump the one on the right.
Yes.
Defending champion Jess the Maker will be defending her title at the Sedona Bunny Hop Competition 2023.
I might enter my right foot this year.
Let's see how
Just to
that
balance
goes.
things out.
A couple years with my left foot. That's
You better
Right.
win.
I want to show favoritism.
So things have been crazy as far as like how quickly things are ramping up out here for this festival. We have it in 2 days. I know you had a lot of things on the books.
Yeah.
Are they shaving anything off, or are you guys all your responsibilities? Are you still like doing everything that you were
She's got
signed up
more
for?
responsibilities
I
than
have
me.
some
so-
responsibilities. Yeah, so I'm stoked because tomorrow morning I can't be drinking any more Pliny the Elders after this. I'll be doing a dart demo at the Stands tent
Oh,
at 9 a.m. Fresh donuts.
wait, like
available.
darts,
From
like
the donuts.
you're throwing darts?
Oh,
From
So-
the donuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Into
throwing darts.
tires?
No, it's their dart tool is like a plug essentially. It's their own plug tool, and
Yeah.
the dart actually reacts to stand sealant, so it creates
Oh.
a stronger bond.
It's a chemical thing.
Yeah, it's a chemical thing.
There's
So
science behind it.
science.
Oh, then I'm out. I'm out.
And I'll be doing a demo there. There'll be donuts and coffee. So please join us at 9 a.m.
Can you give us a donut of the training that you have been given so far as to how you're doing this dart into a tire? Is it into a tire?
It's into, well, yeah, the demo will be into an actual tire. I did one in a donut.
Like
It's-
literally like a pastry.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
Did it plug it up? Did
It
Yeah,
did.
did it leak after
It
that?
stayed in there, and I was like, "Oh no, where did that go?"
The jelly's
No.
all
Oh
over
no, the
place.
donut's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
Who ate the
Who ate the
donut?
donut and the dart? Weird. So yeah, no, that, and then I think the coaches panel. I don't know when that's happening. Hopefully that'll still happen. That usually happens Friday, but since now is Friday and the fest got pushed, so I don't know when that'll be rescheduled to. So stay tuned. Oh
Is
yeah,
that
that's the
dart
dart
tool.
tool.
Looks dangerous.
It
Looks like it should come with a
the thing
disclaimer.
is, when you're plugging your tire with something, you're not in the best of mood. You're
That's
kind
fair,
of
yeah.
you're kind of aggravated. You're kind of like, oh no, you're frantic. And the thing with the dart tools, you kind of have to keep your composure because what it's on is if you do see that
How
little
have you
tiny
not made
stick,
a video about this
Yes.
yet?
I
This
will
is-
make a
yeah,
video.
My God.
and I think what happens is people get real mad and they start stabbing their tire and it breaks. Anyway, you got to just be real gentle with it. It's an art, which is why I'm doing a demo on how to
That's
use it.
fair.
The Art of the Dart
The
by Jess the Maker?
Oh,
Damn.
And stands.
And
We have a
stands.
title.
and stance.
Stand.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that's first thing in the
That's
first thing in the
first thing
morning.
in the
Yeah.
morning, and then there's like like I said, 17 happy hours after that.
I'm glad that they put the
on,
dart
on the hour.
Pretty
first.
much.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, Mark's hosting one of them, aren't you?
to,
You
yeah.
have a happy hour
Uh,
going.
Yeah.
maybe perhaps 4
Oh my
o'clock
God.
at the Tasco tent. Stop on by.
Oh,
I
We'll
am
be
not
given
gonna
a-
remember
a-
tomorrow.
A good, a
Oh,
good
so
cheers
bad.
to Tasco
you do know
Stoke.
there's a party tomorrow night, right?
Okay.
With a mechanical bull involved.
Oh no.
Wait, speak of this, Mia. What?
Oh,
You don't know about
I'm
it?
gonna wear my full face
Speak
with my
more.
GoPro.
Yeah, that's a
And-
great
yeah.
idea.
Oh,
Safety
yeah.
first,
That's
man.
happening.
First of all, there is
I have no shame.
a party over at Stagecoach.
A
which is, like,
potty?
down the street.
I love the way
Yeah.
she says stagecoach.
I know.
Potty.
And potty. and
Potty.
potty. I love that.
I love
Stop
potty, too,
looking
but
at me,
that's-
Jess.
I just love it.
Yeah.
And I heard there's a mechanical bull involved. So, and they have great old fashions over there too. So,
Will you drink with me?
oh yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Although I
We-
did promise I was going to be the DD, so maybe.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Then I won't make it.
what?
So the
Oh,
Uber
look at
app,
that
Reset.
lawn.
the Uber app
DD
is on
more
your
important
phone.
than
I'll
Yeah.
have one drink.
What's the Uber game
I'll
here in
watch it.
Sedona? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there one?
Let's
That-
test it.
It's a small town. I've noticed small towns, no Uber game.
No Uber.
They
game.
advertise, but it's not there.
I
Yeah.
looked for an Uber yesterday because we were snowed in. We couldn't get the
Yeah.
car out. So I'm like, how are we going to get around town?
Is there an Uber
Was
that
there?
also offers like an aura reading at the same time? Maybe.
I'll bet there is.
Oh,
Grab the
Yes.
crystal and say your name backwards.
It's
We'll
the
go to
vortex.
the vortex.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vortex. Oh my God.
Let's go to the
That's the
vortex
word of the
first.
hour.
vortex. Vortex.
Vortex.
So Mia's name backwards, aim.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
that's
we
good.
just talked about a dart. Thank God that your dart competition
Oh, he
is.
has a dart.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Neil to the
Hey,
rescue.
get in here. Get in here.
Trail Monster just handed us a
The dart tool.
Stan's dart tool. And,
Yeah.
and very smart
Good
that they
work.
put the dart demo first thing in the morning before all
Good
of the
job,
happy
guys.
hours.
happens.
Hold
Right?
your beer.
Oh, something really cool happens after they say hold my
Yeah.
beer. Let's watch this, folks. For the folks out there in YouTube land, for the folks that are listening in on Spotify and iTunes, Jess the Maker has a dart.
No,
She's
no,
gonna
no, 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 no.
blow it at
I
you.
totally bought that for
I am the tire.
too.
I might have shot a video earlier today where I shot my friend Candace in the neck with a dart, and it was how not to
Oh,
use the
God.
dart.
Oh no,
She's alive though.
Candace
She's
over here.
shaking her
She's
head.
she's saying
Uh-huh.
yes.
She's
Uh-huh.
tired of this. She's like, get me home.
I've so had it with you.
I'm tired of this.
She's just said yep.
She's like, yep. She had to hear my pirate jokes all week
That's
long.
a weird contraption.
It is. It is weird, but it's also, you know, I've
Dart.
used a lot of different things. I'd say this and the
Can I see it?
Dynaplug are my favorite.
This
So,
is the names are just fantastic.
Yes.
know.
Yes.
I'm
yes.
not going beyond that.
I think there should be a segment
stop.
where it's like try to pronounce name like things
Yeah.
in the mountain bike industry,
Yes.
you know?
This
That's-
one word a bit.
Ooh. Who could do it the best?
Mhm.
The proper pronunciation. Dyna plug.
Dynaplug.
Dyna plug.
I would say MTB Allen. He's good at that.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
good at the pronunciation bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would
He's good at
smash
dad
it.
joke. He's good at the dad jokes.
Very.
He
Yes.
smashes the dad jokes. I love it.
So this thing is very cool. So
I'm not touching it. I don't know where it's been.
so when you say this interacts with the
Yeah.
stand sealant
Mhm.
liquid, what kind of chemical reaction?
I'm not a scientist.
Right. Is it just? I mean, basically, it just
it's
plugs the hole.
chemicals.
So the Na2 compound.
Oh my
reacts
gosh, she's
with
taking
the-
it.
No, I'm
Well,
listening.
actually, I don't actually know. I'm just making it up.
Let's
But
see.
She's so
sells this
smart.
stuff.
Full instructions
I'm
and
smart.
details inside the box.
No.
Oh.
on the
Instructions are
back of the
missing.
box.
On the back of the box.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here, super simple. You just find the hole. You take out the cap.
You
In
find
other
the hole.
news,
in other news,
I'm trying really hard not to say anything
yeah,
inappropriate
let's
right
just
now.
not go there.
right?
I thought
Oh.
you would have lasted all day long.
It can't actually. Here's the other thing I'll say about the dart tool. If it's a small hole, this sounds just
Jeez.
so inappropriate.
I'm trying, and you're
If
not.
there's
yeah.
a small hole, the sealant needs to do its job. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is just all sounds bad.
So,
My sponsorship's gonna get dropped, you guys. This is like so inappropriate. But I'm serious though. If
It
it's a
only
small
gets
hole, if it's a big hole,
Yeah.
use the tool.
right.
Oh,
If there's like
God.
a tear or one of the
If
knobs
it's a
drips
tear
off.
All this
Okay.
episiotomy,
This
man.
just sounds so bad.
No, so
Wow.
so stands is at 9 a.m. in the morning.
Yes. That's it if I don't get an email tonight.
Yeah.
We regret to inform you.
Right. We'd rather you.
donuts for
Yeah.
you.
Oh, we have something here from the chats coming in. It says, "I'm going to call my tire plug tool the
The probe.
probe."
And
Excellent.
do you say that to your tire every
Thank you,
time you change
Josh.
it? For you, it's the probe.
The probe. Oh, I have a probe story. Wait, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
I think they led you into that one.
I
My
like
friend
it.
Candace and I stopped in Roswell, New Mexico on the way out.
Oh,
And you have to see some alien stuff when you go
Yes.
to Roswell.
right.
Well, and I'm like, hey girl, she's like, let's just go stop and get like a t-shirt. And I was like, yeah, let's do it. So she starts looking online for
Best t-shirt
stuff.
places. Oh,
yeah, like a gift shop.
yeah.
Then she finds this place called Alien Zone.
Of course.
Immediately I'm gonna start laughing.
She's
This is
trying not
not
to
going to
cry
end well.
over there.
The best way to describe it is that there's just dioramas that you can interact with.
Oh my god.
And
I,
best
should we stop?
$5 we ever
Should
spent.
we
Let's
have
just say
Joey
that.
Google it and put it up on the
Please,
screen?
Joey, please Google Alien Zone and please show any of
I'm
the.
imagining things that I
dioramas.
shouldn't imagine.
Right.
I think
So-
what you're imagining is exactly
Yeah, it's
what's
like, I
there.
just
Yeah.
hit puberty
Wow.
for the second time.
But it was.
Dioramas.
What's that? Oh, I don't know if you want to airdrop the probe videos.
I'm sorry, a what?
Candace said she can airdrop the probe videos, which I wouldn't do that. But they might be inappropriate for the
And
YouTube.
I want to say that's not the first time that's ever been said.
Yeah.
Drop the probe videos.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
Highly recommend. Best $5.
Best $5. Area. Well, not Area 51.
Alien Zone.
Alien Zone
Alien Zone.
Did you find it?
In Area 50.
Oh.
in Area 51.
Are you? Yeah, he's like, yeah, but I
Alien
can't
Zone?
put it on the screen.
You can't literally, Joey can't even put it up there because it's that inappropriate.
Joey.
Joey's like, nope,
Joey
this
shaking
isn't
his
going
head.
on the internet. That's just fine.
Oh my gosh.
Frantically, everyone is Googling this right now.
Please Google. Open up a new tab along with your 70 other tabs.
Yeah. What are the
Yes.
kinds of tabs that they can't search? That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then in like 7 days from now, when you're in a work call and you're trying
Yeah.
to navigate to like another thing you have to share in your screen, guess what? Alien Zone.
Yep.
It's gonna
right
pop
in your
up.
face.
And you're gonna be like,
Dioramas
I'm
everywhere.
sorry. To your
Today for
group you're
$5
assuming
at
to.
Alien Zone.
I feel like when I come on the podcast, I've just talked and we've just laughed. I don't know how
Oh,
I
this
can
is so
follow up
good.
on Lee McCormick and his amazingness. And
That was
here
an
I am
amazing
making
talk. There's
yes.
dichotomy there. It's fine.
Two different things.
Yes.
Do we have a
This
present
is
for
good.
the gentleman?
Oh,
Did we find something?
I would just like to
Do
share.
you get your own
Is there
plug?
another one?
Found
Is there
something.
another one?
We're in an Airbnb, and I'm assuming there's all dudes here. And I just wanted to share something I found in the bathroom.
Oh no.
And this
Oh, no.
Airbnb?
Yeah,
Oh no.
Dude, this is great.
they all
I
have
love
their
this so much.
They
Love how
have-
the guys
What is
just all
that?
tensed
they
up.
have their own makeup cloths
Oh!
here,
I have one in my bathroom too.
and they
What
just
the
say
hell?
makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, which bathroom did
That's
that come
because
out of?
if you
Very
fight-
smart.
If
Oh
you
my
have
gosh.
a disagreement, you have to.
Make
up.
You have to
That's
make
pretty
up.
solid.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty
You
good.
wipe
Yeah.
away your tears.
Thank
and
you.
make
It's a
up.
tear cloth.
I just saw this and I
Is
was
that
like,
good with
of
the
course
bed?
they were
That was
touched because
amazing.
they don't have to take
Amazing.
Yeah.
I just
Jess.
thought it was funny.
Oh, that's classic.
Did you see
I
how
had
they
no
just
idea.
froze for a second?
I know,
when
I'm
he
like,
Yeah,
said-
they're
She
like,
They
found
found
the
it.
condoms.
They found it. They found the stuff in the bathroom. Oh
Right.
no.
Oh no, we didn't put that away.
There's like 5 minutes.
They're like, uh-oh.
Dodge
Yeah.
that bullet.
It's just
Wait,
a towel that
did
says
we
makeup.
flush?
Okay.
We didn't know they
Right.
were.
And she
Oh,
brought it up
God.
here.
What did she do?
She's great. She'll carry anything.
Mia's like, do you
I've
have a
moved a few
present for
toilets.
these
I've-
guys?
I've moved a few toilets in my life.
Oh my.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
not to pivot too quickly, but how many toilets have you moved?
3 to 4.
You don't know?
3 to
Or
4.
is that like an average?
That's
3
an
to 4,
that, no,
3.6?
I
One of them
can't remember if it's 3
Yeah.
or 4.
That fourth one was kind of broken in half. It was all busted
Yeah,
up.
when a toilet breaks, is that 2 toilets? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So 3 or 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
I mean, do you count new toilets too?
Oh, of course, that's a toilet.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
4.
4 toilets.
4
yeah,
toilets.
that makes
Excellent.
sense.
Solid.
The broken
Alright.
one was a half that
Solid.
got out.
Yeah, sometimes
New one
liquid.
came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who broke the old one though? My God.
They weren't broken. They were from like the 70s. They needed to
Oh.
be removed in the carpeted
Should I take
bathroom of
that
our
back down
house.
there?
Oh, gross. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yep, both bathrooms carpet.
So Jess, true or false? Your house in
amazing.
Bentonville
Yeah.
was bought sight unseen.
Was bite. Yep,
Sight,
truth.
sought, unseen. Yes.
English is hard.
9
Why
a.m.
can't I talk right now?
9 a.m.
Yes.
by
I
Sam's
have no
booth?
idea what's in your hand.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
We bought our house sight unseen, and it is a dump.
Was.
Was
mean,
a
no,
dump.
now
It's
it's
much
got new
better now.
toilets, so you're fine.
Yeah, and both of them have like the most high tech bidets you've ever seen.
Oh, excellent.
So is
Clean
this
bee
where we're
holes over
staying when we
here.
come over?
Was that, yeah,
This is- we're staying in your house.
Yeah.
With the bidets.
yeah. There's a bidet in the guest room too.
Yeah.
We
Heard
don't.
it
We don't
here.
play.
It's like a
we don't
drinking
play.
fountain for your crotch.
It really is, and
Oh,
we have some
Lauren,
friends that it
Drinking
freaks out.
fountain.
Some friends come over and they're genuinely freaked out. Like the
No, they're
seat is
weird.
heated and
They're
stuff.
unusual in America. That doesn't happen here.
Listen, I like a clean bee. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're
Solid. We're solid.
fist bumping on the
Yeah,
clean butt.
big time. It's important. Part of this complete breakfast.
Okay.
Sorry.
Mia.
You're right.
Moving on. Moving
I'm
on.
like crying right now.
Mia.
Who brought me on this podcast?
They're
What?
just talking
like
about, like,
recording.
I'm dying right now.
Mia, what is your
Totally
first
dying.
agenda
Bidet
tomorrow?
experience. Oh, sorry. What's
It's the warm seat. It's the way that the water hits me.
There's poetry
Okay.
involved.
Wait.
And, yeah.
Let's do this. Let's audio a commercial for a bidet
Okay.
using spokesman's voice and Jess's voice.
Oh, I
And-
thought you meant sound effects. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Like what we did earlier.
Yeah, no.
I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
ready? sell the bidet. Your audience is the United States that doesn't have a lot of bidets, and
think it's weird.
action.
The Love Bidet. Come in and experience the splash.
Sold.
Call
your-
now.
Does your butthole?
But does your butthole?
I can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Take two, Jess. Take two.
Do you like the chili pucker?
Is your butthole tired of being scratched by some dry ass toilet paper? Sorry. This is a family affair. I shouldn't say
No,
that.
no, I think we're going healthy places.
I can't even. I'm crying.
Okay, I'm very proud of you, Mark. That was beautiful. That was a great idea.
That was a good
I
one.
literally am gonna literally. You
She's
had such
finishing
a you had a beautiful interview with Lee McCormick, and here I am like doing.
No, it's great.
I'm never gonna be invited back.
No, okay, let's take the commercial from the top. Let's put it all
Okay,
together nice
okay.
and smooth.
Extra
Okay, your target
Extra
extra smooth and clean. Very clean audio. This is being sold to a market that thinks the bidets are weird. And
America.
Right and Dirty says you don't have to wash your whole butt, just your
butt.
hole.
Oh, that's the tagline. Okay, I'm saying that. All right, all
Okay.
right, Eric. Thank
Wait,
you.
wait,
That was good.
You guys shoot the commercial. I'll end it with the tagline.
Okay.
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 Ready? And action.
The Love Bidet. Experience the splash.
You don't have to splash the whole.
Do it again. Do it again.
You don't have to splash the whole butt, just the butthole.
Call now. Operator swing by.
222.
Shoot.
222.
000.
Hey, I think we nailed that. I think we have something
right.
here.
And print that.
I'm
Yes,
crying.
we can print that one.
I'm an actor.
So mountain biking is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Who likes dirt and wheels?
So,
God.
thank you. That was a couple words there
Wow.
from one of the sponsors. We're gonna head over now to Mia from Women's MTB
Oh,
Network.
it's hard to follow that one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So tomorrow, Mark,
Yes.
I don't know. We're just gonna roll the festival at 9:00. Harass this one here at the stands.
Solid.
Yes,
Getting
donuts.
some
I'll be there.
donuts, you know. And then just walk around and hang out with people. Just try and have a good time because I
Great.
don't think we're gonna be out a ride, honestly,
I agree.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
We went to a couple trails today and it was slush, like it was muddy.
Mm.
It was I almost fell in a cactus again.
Oh no.
Again?
And I was actually
Oh,
every
God.
time I come here, I fall in a cactus. It's
Oh,
like,
that's horrible.
yeah.
Were you like sliding
sorry.
on snow towards the cactus?
I went out with the Rebel crew. They were taking a photo of my bike, and I'm literally just pushing it.
Yeah.
And I just slip, and I go down,
Oh,
and there's a cactus like
Oh,
an inch away
gosh.
from my hand.
Jeez.
But it was fine. At least it wasn't on my ass this time. So, yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
just the
it-
hand, the thing you use. Well, use your ass. I don't know.
Not unless you have the product from our latest sponsor.
What is the name?
Toot,
of
toot,
it?
toot.
The Love Bidet.
I love the day.
The love bidet.
Oh yeah.
And I'm looking forward to coming by and seeing you tomorrow at the Tasco tent.
Yes, Tasco tent at
When
4
are you there?
o'clock.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
4 o'clock will be Tasco Stoke, and we're going to be doing a cheers then and giving away some gloves, which is going to be super duper
Nice.
fun.
Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait. As far as the ride, if it does happen, where was the ride planned to be?
We're gonna ride Sunday we're gonna meet 10:30 a.m. at the SnowDona Mountain Bike Academy tent. So you guys have me laughing like I can't even talk.
I know. It's hard.
Talking's hard.
English is my second language. He's laughing, but it's true. It's true.
It's actually true.
We're gonna meet at the SnowDona Mountain Bike Academy tent at 10:30. We're gonna have a bunch of donuts, and then we're gonna, if we ride, Jess is
Okay,
coming with
yeah.
us.
I'm coming.
Nice.
We're gonna ride up the Soldiers Pass Trail from the event.
Sweet. That's
Oh,
one
so
place.
good.
Yeah.
And
fun.
then we are going to come back to the Revel booth and they're going to give us refreshments and food and all kinds of good stuff. And we're going to do a raffle. So we've had a bunch of really good vendors give us stuff to raffle out, and I think we're going to have a good time.
Tell
And
us.
then it's like beer o'clock at some point.
Beer
too, so-
o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is in the raffle that folks have been pitching in?
We've got Thunder Mountain Bikes gave us a couple of jerseys.
Sweet bike shop.
Wild
great.
Rye, which is a women's brand, gave us gloves, socks. What else did we get? We got like water bottle. Lint, which is another women-owned brand, gave us like a bunch of jerseys and some scarves and stuff. What are the bandana things?
Yeah, it's like a little bandana. You can wear it as a headband.
It's really
Nice.
cute.
Right on.
Nice.
And
She
it's
makes everything out
reversible.
of her like living room.
Really?
Oh,
She's
wow.
amazing.
Oh, that is
Everything.
cool.
And
Yeah,
it's
she's
pretty
Oh,
rad.
now I gotta
cool.
get one.
And she sent us
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
I just asked for
cool.
one thing, and she sent us like a bunch of stuff. I was
That's so
really
cool.
overwhelmed and so grateful. So Andrea's awesome. And we're gonna give away a couple of our shirts, the Women's MTB Network shirts,
Is that the collab with Dirt Life?
the Court Lab with their
Oh,
life.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I feel like there's so much more. And Revel's given us a bunch of swag too.
Nice.
Nice.
T-shirts and all that kinds of stuff for us to give out. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Mia, let's talk about that bike of yours real quick. I've been
Mm.
seeing some pictures of it, and
It's
God,
sexy.
what a beauty! You had taken some photos in the snow here in SnowDona.
Yeah.
But talk to us about your build. That's a
Oh
good
my
looking
God.
bike.
That bike was like a dream build. Revel to me is like one of the best bikes I've ever ridden. And when they came out with the high travel bike, and I want to up, my riding to an enduro steeper style riding, I just knew that was the bike I needed to get. And I demoed it in November here in Sedona, because it's really hard to find bike shops that sell or have demos in small frames.
Mm.
Virtually no one has bikes in small frames. And luckily, I would bug James at Thunder Mountain Bikes all the time. And he actually told me, he's like, yeah, we actually ordered some small so that you can demo it. So
Oh, man.
I came
Oh
to
my God, that's
November, yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
So November, the
What a
second
great
it was
shop.
available,
Yeah.
They're the
they're
best.
freaking awesome.
They're amazing.
And he hit me up and he's like, yeah, I've got the bike. And I was like, sweet, I'm going to be there on November 3rd. Keep it open. So
Wow.
I demoed it here in Sedona and it was great. And immediately, like, I talked to the crew at Revel and I said, yep, I want this bike.
Love that
And-
first ride.
And it was love at first ride, friend.
Mhm.
Love
Yes.
that first ride. But it was good. And I mean, Sedona's where I ride, not 3 times out of the year. So I love riding in Sedona. Yeah, I think I have up on the screen. I think, yeah, that's
Oh,
today for the
sexy.
shoot.
There it is.
Here's a shot of that
Look
bike
at that
right here.
bike.
So
Is that
Rebel's
today?
gonna-
Oh, look,
Yeah.
hey.
Oh,
Jess.
wow.
Hey, Jess is
Look at
stealing it.
that.
I am
Pose.
stealing it. Look
Big
at me.
pose.
Or Jess, is that your bike?
No, that's me on Mia's bike. I was like, let me get on that.
That was
She
out
hasn't
loud, by
demoed
the
it
way.
yet. So I'm
No,
gonna
not the
see if
Rail
she can-
29. I want to try out the Rail 29. I am a longtime Rebel rider as well. So
Oh, nice. That
She
is
has one of the first Rascals ever made. Audio.
Yeah.
All right, folks. We were on. We had the we were in the mic. I think it was muted. We're back, so we're gonna do that whole thing over again. The first part was a bidet commercial.
Oh no.
What? No, we're going really.
Joey
Sherman set the
You're
Wayback
going-
Machine for 45 minutes ago.
Joey's saying it just happened. So, folks, if you had audio issues, we are back. So, thank you for popping that on the chat. I appreciate it. Ask any questions of Jess the Maker and Mia as well. But I think the natural question is how did you both get to Revel? Was it their attraction to the size of the bike, the dimensions of the bike, the?
Do you want me to go to first?
Yeah.
I was actually here at the SnowDona Mountain Bike Fest in 2018 when they first launched.
All I see is your eyes through this.
I see your
boom.
eyes. I know. I think we're both just short, so we're like,
right.
Hiding
Dude,
behind the mic.
is that you, Mike? Where are you? Yeah, they just launched, and I remember looking around, and I was actually really hard set on demoing all of the Evil bikes. I was like, oh, those are cool bikes. I tried all of the Evil bikes, and I was like, eh. And then, no offense,
We love evil.
the
Evil's
evil
great.
laugh.
the evil laugh or the evil
Yeah.
bikes. Yeah, no, I actually really liked the following MB or whatever at the time, but then I saw these other bikes riding around. I was like, what is that bike? And they had just launched that fest. That was their first festival they launched at, and I was like, oh dang. So I demoed a Rascal. And I was just like, this is kind of, similar to me. Like, this is love at first ride. I love this bike. I reached out to Adam and Dirty Biker, if y'all know him. He does the marketing for Revel, Chris. And I was like, hey. And at the time, it's really funny. I was like, hey, this is a really expensive bike. Would you guys do any, like, a little bit of a discount? Like, I'll post some social media stuff. This is like, I wasn't doing anything like this
I'll earn it
at the time. But they were super nice, and they were like, sure, like we'll knock off a little bit. And they like gave me a nice little, not a huge discount, but just like a little bit. Like, and I bought the bike, and I still have a little number plate. Like for the first 50 bikes they made little number plates that have the number.
super
So I
cool.
have the number 24.
Yeah, Adam told me that
24.
yesterday.
Yeah.
The
So on the
24th builds ever.
24th
That's
build
really
ever.
neat.
Wow.
And and then after that, I actually just until recently, that's been the bike I've ridden since 2018. So
oh
Sweet.
my gosh.
I know.
So just recently, then
So you
that
love it.
Randy went to a new Randy,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is
New
Randy.
is also a Rascal.
Yeah, right?
That rascal.
But I also have a specialized Stump Jumper Pro that I've been riding. So that's what I'm riding now.
Nice.
Mhm,
We have a
mhm, mhm.
specialized rider
Yeah, we got
here
a
in the
specialized rider in the
house there.
house.
Josh,
Well,
right back over
specialized.
here.
Yeah, and I actually I was talking to me about it. Like, they're different bikes, so
Mhm.
I still ride both bikes. I still love them for different reasons, and but the Rail 29 looks like a really super cool bike.
Oh,
that
dude,
I really
that
like.
bike.
Yeah,
I've done so many PRs on that thing in the
Hell
short
yeah.
4 weeks that I've had it, and I've only ridden it 5 times, just on my local trails.
crushing
Like,
it.
I look at Strava and I'm like,
She's ridden it
"Holy
5
cow,
times,
what the hell?"
37 PRs.
That's some good riding for sure.
Like,
Some
like,
fast riding for
magic.
sure.
Hours all day.
No, but that bike climbs like a beast.
It
It's one of the
does.
best
I
love
love
climbers.
Yeah.
For a bike that's 160 mil of travel in the front with a slacked head tube angle, like, I have no issues climbing on that thing. And I hate climbing like a lot of mountain bikers. I do not.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
I actually like.
What
You've
was
ridden
it?
with me. I'm fast on the downhill. I'm
Yeah.
not fast on the uphill.
Well, that was fun, Dave. We put you on the E on the climb.
I
'cause
like that.
She had hurt
The
her knee.
crack is coming. I
Yeah.
saw it.
my
I saw
knee
it.
got really messed up.
The crack.
Yeah. And then I put her on the E so she could climb, and her smile just went ear to ear. She's like, "This bike is
This
so
is better."
Was that the
fun."
decoy?
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
Nice.
Yes.
Tony, my boo, he had to buy a decoy because
Oh, he got a YT decoy?
yeah, because he was
Sweet.
upset about one of the times we went to Colorado.
Uh-oh.
Enough was enough, and he couldn't take it. He had to buy an e-bike.
Oh, so we
Because
have
he
to pry
couldn't
open a
keep
little
up.
bit on that one. What was
I
the
know.
upsetness
Give me
about?
details. I want the dirt.
I think I broke his soul.
Oh no,
on,
Tony. Oh,
the
no.
Monarch Crest Trail.
Okay.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah, I was having a great
Yeah.
time.
Tony, on the other
Tony,
hand.
unfortunately, was having a little bit of so we ride in we live in Bentonville,
Uh-huh.
and we're a little bit spoiled now because
Sure.
there's not a whole lot of elevation, so you could do a lot of riding and not
Yeah.
have to climb a lot. and then you get to Colorado where you're at elevation.
Where you start at
and-
10,000 feet.
Where you start at,
Yeah.
yeah, literally, we start at Monarch
What?
Pass,
Yeah.
and I mean, you're climbing, and I thought Tony might die, but we made it like, you know, probably halfway through, and I think he looked at me, and I was like, oh no, he's not happy.
Oh,
He's upset. And apparently it was that evening on the way back to the Airbnb that he bought said decoy
oh.
while we were driving. He didn't even say anything. He didn't tell me actually till it came to Bentonville and built it up.
Man.
And I walked into
That's
the garage, didn't even
hardcore.
notice it. Yeah, he was like, "Did you see what was in the garage? Did you see your bike?" Or he said, "Did you see my bike? Anything weird about my bike?" And I was like, "No."
It has batteries.
And I walked back in. I was like, "You little." Now he'll ride the e-bike and I'll ride my analog bike.
Yes.
He loves, like, he's going all up in front, and then he waits for me now, and I'm like, yeah, you keep smiling. One day
Just
that
a matter
battery's
of
gonna
time,
die.
boy.
Yes. And then I'll get them. Now, does Revel offer an E option yet? Or
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
Not yet.
Oh,
I
sounds
was
like
joking
something's
with
coming.
them though. I was telling them like, "Do you get an e-bike? I'm the first one getting on that thing," and they were like, "You
Nice.
get in line because there's a lot of people."
Oh, good line.
Yeah, that sounds like an awesome company to work with, and sounds like they're taking great care of you both,
Yeah,
which is
they're
very,
great.
very cool.
Good peeps.
They're great.
Good
Good
peeps.
peeps.
Shout out
They are
to
good people.
shout out to
Yeah, if
Revel
you get a chance
Bikes.
to demo one, just this isn't a plug. This is like for real. Just experience the experience.
Experience the experience.
Love bidet.
Yes.
The love bidet.
The love bidet.
This sounds like that skit of SNL. Sweaty
Totally.
balls.
Yeah,
Did you see my sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Sweaty balls.
Salty balls.
This has gone. This is a very different.
Hold them in your
segment.
hand and put them in your
From the
mouth.
Segment podcast, late night edition.
Late
night edition.
After hours.
After hours.
for sure.
So also another supporter, I think, for both of you is Cosmic Dirt.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, yeah.
for
let's
sure.
talk.
Yeah.
So Cosmic Dirt, they're out of Bellingham.
Awesome town.
Yeah, and really just kind of is focused on size inclusivity, you know, more offering more sizes, and they actually are unisex, so they have or multi-set. I don't know. They're all
Yeah,
the
what do you
sexes.
call it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know. But you know what I mean.
Unisex.
It's all
All the things.
All the
But
things.
size inclusivity is, I mean, that's a hurdle because
yeah.
you're drastically increasing your cost.
Yes,
You know,
Yeah.
that's
it is. It's
huge.
challenging.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think there's some really, I mean, it's hard because you know, I think there's a huge spectrum of like size, you know, mountain biking, and even, you know, myself, I'm a smaller rider, just finding bikes that fit. My friend Candace, she's a super extra small, so there's only so many bikes,
Right.
bike brands that carry small enough bikes, and I would imagine vice versa for, you know, like if y'all know, you know, Sebastian, normal mountain biker, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Big
it's
guy. Yeah.
it's just
That's tricky.
finding things that work.
It's nice to
Happened
know
to
that
demo.
that community is catered to. It's
Right.
important.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
Cosmic Dirt out of Bellingham. Were you with Cosmic Dirt as well?
No.
Yeah, no.
Mm-mm.
I thought for some reason.
Screw those guys.
No, it's because we're so new.
Yeah.
And I know Cosmic Dirt, I think they just did their ambassador program again. So
Okay.
Yeah, just
for us, like I think I started this in June. I mean, I've had
Oh, yeah.
the network and everything I wanted to do for like 2 years, but it was really June when I started to get the website going and
Yeah.
trying to launch everything. And it's still very much a work in progress, but
work in
Um,
progress. But I just have to say that Mia has done a fantastic job.
Yes.
And
Right on.
Women's
That's
Mountain Bike
wonderful.
Network is very much needed. And when she reached out to me, I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. And it
That's
was
great.
really, really cool just to see that grow. Especially as somebody who, you know, has been in the industry and kind of, you know, like I think just knowing there's a need for that and to be able to support women in this industry, and just so I'm really, really happy that
Oh.
that's how I
That's
met
wonderful.
Mia, like, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
that's cool, like,
yeah,
so
it's been cool.
yeah, it's been cool.
Great.
She's
cool.
really doing a great
We're
job.
just getting bigger.
Yes.
You're one of our supporters too, Mr. Hill.
Yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
I am.
Segment.
Yes,
Mhm.
I'm
This segment.
Yeah.
happy supporter of what you're doing. I think it's amazing, and I also love how your women's network has such a big reach. you know, I got a website and I was looking at coaches and I saw Coach Jess the Maker on there.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
And
I think that one of the biggest things that women want is to learn how to ride a bike. And they get intimidated sometimes. I get intimidated this day. If I was to get a coach, I had a lesson for the first time. I think I told you this with Molly.
No, yeah.
And up until the day I was riding there, like the 30 minutes before I got to the trailhead here in Sedona, I was like, how do I back out of this? What if I'm not good enough? What if I'm not fast
Did you have the
enough?
nervous
Like, why?
Did you have the nervous poo-poos?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Legit.
Molly is a solid rider, dude. Like, and
Yeah, Molly's a badass.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit. Okay. But it was great. Like I loved it. So the coaching thing is big. So I wanted to start listing women all across the world, really. Like I have a section for international people too. So, and I had a lady from Australia reach out to me yesterday. So I'm going to list her on there. So
That's awesome.
it's like if you're traveling with your buddies or if there's a van life is really popular now and you want to get a lesson, even if you're a pro and you're in Arkansas, go to the Arkansas page and there's a few coaches on there that you can pick from. Or you're in Massachusetts, go to Massachusetts and there's a few, so it's just pretty
What?
I don't know if she's making a face.
You said Arkansas.
You could
and
go
I
to
was like,
Arkansas, or you could not go to Arkansas.
What?
Go to-
It's actually, listen, I never thought in a million years I said I thought I would live in Arkansas. Trust me. But it's pretty amazing. And
You
the
know,
community there
that's
is
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
One time I was mentioning Arkansas to my wife 6 months ago or something, like because you were there, and I'm like, apparently there's like some really good trails in Arkansas, and she was like,
Yeah.
Arkansas?
No, that's what
She was like,
Tony.
"What?"
Yeah, Tony is from California. He's
And
a
the look
little.
on her face right now, she's like, "Well, we're not
Yep.
going to Arkansas."
Tony is a California boy. And I remember we were living in Idaho at the time, and I was like, hey, because we really wanted to find a place to settle down and like afford a place to live. Boise was really expensive.
Yep.
And start looking around. And when I lived on the road, I had passed through Bentonville in like 2017, and I was just like, this is kind of cool, and I always kind of kept it in the back of my mind. And then I sent Tony all these articles, and I was like, hey, what about Arkansas? He was like,
Dun dun dun.
nope. He's like, no. And I was like, but just hear me out. So I sent him all these articles, and he was like, oh,
Beautiful Arkansas.
He was
home
interested.
of Walmart.
yes.
Yeah.
And Walmart.
Yes.
And Walmart.
Yes. But I will say, like, the Waltons, they have a foundation and they pump a ton of money into the infrastructure in the community, and they build
Yeah.
I have access to hundreds of miles of trails from my front door.
Ridiculous.
Hundreds.
Say what you'll say about Walmart, but they've delivered.
They
Yes.
have.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
They have. So
Now,
come to Bentonville.
Was
come visit.
somebody, or is that family a mountain biking family?
They
Do they
are.
have the passion for it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tom and Stuart Walton, they're, I think, the sons, I guess, or grandsons.
Sure.
I don't
let's
even
just
know.
say
If, like,
sons. Yeah.
I think they're technically the grandsons of like Walt,
There you go.
Walton of Waltons.
Wall guy.
And anyway, I think it was back in like the early 2000s, if I have to like kind of think of the history, where they just had like a very tiny.
But you live there now.
amount of
You
trails.
have to know this.
I
It's
don't know
important.
the exact years, but I know it was like early 2000s.
Does she really live there then?
What's
I know,
that? If
right?
I don't know the history,
You're not very authentic.
I know.
Is that
Um,
the localism? She's not a local yet until she knows that.
Not a
or-
local until I know the actual dates.
So disappointed.
Sorry to
That
disappoint.
was, no, she shot some darts over there.
I would
across
want
the
to shoot a
studio.
dart right
There
to
was
your
a
neck.
side eye.
I'm gonna give some
Hard
steep
side
side eye there now.
Bam.
But yeah, no, they they already were into mountain biking, and so they were like, and they would go places like Moab or other, and they were like, we have terrain here, we can make something of this, and so they just expanded. They started in Slaughter Pen, which is
Yep.
right from downtown. They did a phase 1 and then kind of continued to build. And I mean, it's crazy how many trails there are now, and they're just continuing to build trails. And it's cool because I love rocky technical stuff. I love Sedona. But you get a lot of good flow trails there too. Huge
Ooh.
drops, huge jumps. Like you can do it all. So I think and you can do it all year round.
That's
Sweet.
nice.
So, except the summer is really humid. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty
don't
brutal.
come in the summer. It's bleh.
Noted.
That's early
It's
writing, right?
sticky. It's
Yeah.
sticky. Yeah.
Well, how's the
Sticky hot.
morning riding on the hot days?
Oh, not bad. Yeah, if you
Right.
wake up at like 6.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fine.
But you can get it a half a day in. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you can totally.
Right on.
I mean, it's and honestly, there's a ton of rivers, and you can cool off.
You
And
lay down on the wall.
yeah.
Haven't I seen
And
a
winter
video?
is not
Do you do
bad.
that once? I thought I saw a video of you doing
Probably.
that.
It's so hot. It's just so sticky hot. It's not dry
Yeah, it's
heat.
brutal.
It's sticky
Yeah.
heat, and
Yeah.
that's
Nope. Pass.
And
you
if
have
you're
to
not
like
used
burn
to
your
it,
clothes
it can be
after every
dangerous.
ride. Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
burn your
right.
every night. That's what we do in Arkansas. We burn our clothes every night.
That's
So
how we
it's
keep
sticky.
warm.
It's sticky. Now, with regard to back when you moved in, there were pamphlets to get people to go out there. Nowadays, you talk about Bentonville, it's like mainstream. Like, yeah, of course, that makes sense. What were some of the advertisements to get you? Like, how did you pitch this to Tony to get him to be like, huh, maybe?
I think I sent him a couple of YouTube videos, probably a Rich Drew video.
I love that guy.
Rich is a dear friend. I work, with Rich and Sarah. I work for the Ride Series, and so
cool.
they're amazing. And Sarah was actually my first contact in Bentonville and my
No
first friend, I
way.
guess,
Sweet,
technically.
that's awesome.
Whoa.
Before I moved there, she like sent me an email. Like I told her I was moving there. She sends me an email. When are you getting here? We're going to set up a welcome ride. And that's really the
Wow.
general culture
Oh, that's
of
awesome.
North. Really, if I could
Wow.
put that in a summary, is just the welcoming vibes of Arkansas
That's
are just
terrific.
there. And you just
Yeah.
feel like you don't feel like an outcast.
bring you in.
Yeah, they bring
Right.
you in and they just embrace you, and it's not, like there's some places where you're like, oh, that person was nice to me, but like it
Yeah.
doesn't feel genuine or something. But it just something about that area is very special.
awesome.
And
Wow.
but yeah, sending Tony just a ton of articles like, hey, what about this? Oh, look at this. And like I think they were featured in like I forget which publication, like US Weekly or something, like top whatever cities to move to. I
Yeah.
remember sending that, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Give it
"All
some
right, well,
clout.
It's
Yeah.
popping up on those lists.
it is. It's
Yeah.
on some lists. So
Yeah. I hear the prices there are now starting to creep up as far as home prices. Yeah.
We lucked out. Do you want to know how much we paid for our house? Wait, I want you to
Yes.
guess.
Oh, man. Okay.
45.
welcome to the guessing game.
$45.
How much?
Wait,
$45.
I'm going to go $1,
Close.
Bob. $1.
$1, Bob.
The price is right. No.
All right, Mia.
What,
What do you
what
think?
year? What year?
This was in the summer. Well, we closed on our house in the summer of 2021. So
How many
God, that
bedrooms? How
was
many
so long
baths?
it's 2 bed, 2 bath.
Did you have heating?
Yes. There's heating.
Double
I
pane
love that you
windows.
had to ask that.
Is there what?
double pane windows.
Yeah, I think so.
Wait,
Yeah, pretty good.
they're
windows.
opinions.
Good
That all
windows.
goes into the cost.
Me, I think she's asking how much of the house costs, not the utility bills.
I know, right? Good one.
No,
Good
I-
one.
no.
I like that. I like
But
that.
wait, how many square feet?
Roughly 1,700 square feet.
Whoa,
17.
that's solid.
Okay, I'm gonna say 175.
Okay.
I'm
One-
gonna. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
280.
Okay.
190.
Is
Wait,
this Price
can
is
I
Right?
change my
No,
answer?
is this Price is Right rules where you can't go over?
Yes.
You're all wrong.
Ah,
Really?
Does it have a 1 in the front?
Yes.
Yes.
$160,000,
That's
baby.
ridiculous.
And what's the Zillow on it now? If you're allowed
Let's
to
look
say.
it up. No, I'm just kidding.
You don't have to. Say.
A lot.
Almost 300.
Whoa, doubled.
That's awesome.
Almost doubled.
And that's not with all the improvements and stuff you guys
I don't
made,
think that-
right?
That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
That's
a lot of
awesome.
folks are moving out there.
I know. Right?
Yes.
That's what's
I
driving.
don't know why all of a sudden I'm doing the Michael Scott. Yes. But
Yeah.
Yes.
What did I tell you about Yeppers?
yeah, yepers.
Oh man. So, I mean, did you drive all the way out here, or did you fly out?
Yeah, I drove out with a friend.
Oh,
She's staring at me over here.
there she is.
She's keeping an eye. She's keeping
Solid.
tabs. My friend Candace. Yeah.
Brutal
homegirl.
eye contact.
Yeah, we drove out together. I wanted her to come out, and we were in Tucson before this, just riding and doing some riding.
Where'd you ride in Tucson?
we did Fantasy Island, which I hadn't been to yet.
Oh wow.
Not an island, by the way. But so fun. It was really flowy and
How
just
much
kind of
fantasy.
in the middle of like town. You're
Oh,
kind of like in
There
town.
you
with
guys
that
are,
one.
right there
Yeah.
on the screen, right there.
Look at that.
Oh, road
my
tripping.
God, road trip.
Road trip.
Road trip. Oh, look at us dancing.
Oh dang.
We had a great
Got
time.
the moves.
Shit, we gotta start doing that.
Yeah.
know.
We went.
Let's
we-
try to do it wrong, man. We
Yeah.
gotta shake the shoulder.
I know.
yeah.
The
Feel free to
podcast
take
phase,
those moves if you
the
want
solo
for yourself.
phase.
We
I
we-
love Jen's response.
Yeah.
Eventually, my wife puts on.
yeah. I love Jen. Yeah.
She's awesome. She's super
Yeah,
cool.
it was a fun road trip. It was great to have a friend because when you're by yourself, it's not
It
as
makes a
fun.
big
Yeah.
difference.
It makes a
Yeah.
big difference. And,
So you
Um,
inspired Joey Yates and I. Well, we were driving out, and we did a few, but they are not even as close to as funny as your guys's. But we put a couple
Let's see
pieces
it.
up there.
Is it on
It was
there?
great.
I
Joey,
think
did you do
we
it?
put it on there. Joey, did we
I
put
didn't
it on
see
there?
it yet. Do we get to see yours?
My favorite was Joey. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
He was basically driving in the passenger. He was
It was
driving.
great.
He was sleeping,
passed
driving.
Out like a
Yeah.
light.
out like a light.
Before while Joey's putting that up, with the back to the SnowDona Bike Fest real quick. What are some of the other things that you guys have going on? You have the stands thing first thing
I
in the
have a
morning.
stance thing, and after your Tasco happy hour, I
Uh-huh.
have my hand up happy hour. Am I allowed to
Oh,
talk about that? 'Cause that's
yes.
so different. Glove brand.
it's
No,
not
but I
taboo.
I feel like all of the mountain bike brand, like
They're all
ridden-
buddies.
they're
They
all
all
buddies.
know
Yeah,
each
everybody
other.
knows
And
everybody, yeah.
I've ridden Tasco gloves too. They're great. And,
Great.
but yeah, no, my friends over at Hand Up, we're gonna do a little happy hour, and I'm gonna make some ranch waters. So after you're done
Oh.
with yours,
is-
I'll come
what's
to yours.
that?
You come to
What's
mine.
a
Yes.
ranch
What's
water?
a ranch water? What, have you been living under a
Which-
rock?
Hey, it's a nice rock, but it didn't cost a
Oh,
hundred.
my
what's
goodness.
thousand?
Well, let me
Is
tell
this
you.
an Arkansas thing?
No, it's
Ranch water.
You be living under a rock?
you've been living under a rock.
Pretty much.
Okay, so a ranch water is tequila,
Okay.
soda water.
Already good.
It's like
Yum.
it's like a non-sweet margarita. Essentially, it's like
Oh,
more just soda water, tequila, lime.
So like a
Ranch
gin
water.
and tonic,
It's
but
just
with
Kind of,
anger
ginger.
in a cup.
Yeah, it's just like less sweet, and you're
Yeah.
not like sugar, rush. But
Mm.
it's
Fair.
ranch water.
nice.
Yeah.
Ranch water. And what time is that one?
That one's at 5.
5:00.
So you just come
I am
right
not
over.
riding
Yes.
tomorrow.
No, I don't think
I don't think anybody is.
I'm not
true.
riding tomorrow at
Yes.
all.
It's one giant happy.
Yeah, it's just gonna be sloppy all
The
day.
beer garden opens at 1.
So there you
Oh,
go.
Jesus.
There you
Oh,
go. There you go.
yeah.
There you go.
Is it? Wait. What's this?
And
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the saying? Is it beer before liquor? Never.
Couldn't be sicker.
sick.
Couldn't be
sicker.
sicker.
yeah, liquor before beer, never fear.
Oh, so we have to start with liquor.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
So what's the first liquor happy hour tomorrow?
I don't know. Maybe we should start one.
I could bring some.
I don't
whiskey.
think there is a liquor happy hour.
We're
I think
mountain
it's
bikers.
beer.
Well,
We're
I
very
heard the
innovative
transition.
people.
The transition folks
Oh,
told
that's
us they're
right.
having some kind. It's called Blue Lagoon.
I can't keep
Yeah.
track. of
I don't
it.
know
There's a
what that
lot.
is,
And
but
what
it
was it that
sounds
Angie
really
said
interesting.
it stands for? Angie said it stands for.
Oh,
There was like an acronym for it.
F. I don't remember. It was like
But it
Apparently it's
starts
really
with
good.
F.
it
Yeah.
Go to the
was
transition
This-
booth.
What
Yeah.
could go wrong?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
all I know is it's gonna be rough. I think
Blue. Okay. And then
blue.
Blue.
And then if we survive Saturday, which I'm sure it's going to be
It's-
awesome.
Yeah, debatable.
What awesomeness do we have to look forward to on Sunday? I don't have anything going on Sunday.
That's the
Just
group
the
ride.
ride. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Soldier's
our group
Pass.
ride. The ladies.
Oh,
ride,
that's
yeah.
super,
chilling.
super fun.
That's
Oh,
gonna
I
be
can't
fun.
go, can I?
Everybody.
You can
Ladies,
come.
right? I love
So
Soldier.
that goes up
That's-
Soldier's
Steve,
Pass.
That's
I-
such a great trail.
I've
think
never
we'll make
done
an
it.
exception.
trail.
It is.
Oh my God,
It is
I
a
love
great
it
trail. I
so
love that
much.
trail.
Now,
Best
do we
is do
have,
It's just a
teacup.
blast.
do we have to shuttle from the event up there, or could we just take off from
No,
the
right from
event?
the
You don't
festival.
have
Yeah, we
to,
can ride
okay.
from the festival.
Yeah.
There's a little green trail that leaves from the bottom of like where the bike park is, and you just take that all the way to the trailhead.
Okay, so I've never done
Sweet.
Soldier's Pass. What's the homework on that? Is it steep and
I've
chunky?
actually never
Is
done it either, so
It's reasonable.
It's reasonable. There's
Yeah.
a couple sections that are one in particular that's a little bit like a down up,
Yep.
and you just gotta like keep
But
your
that's Sedona,
momentum.
though.
And it's
But it only happens
aside from
once,
that,
and
there's
you can
really
push it up.
everything
It's fine.
else is
Yeah.
kind of, and then it's kind of turns into this fun, and then you end up in a place. Is it the Seven Tubs area?
Oh, I
it's
didn't do
the
that.
7 sacred
Yeah.
pools. And
Seven
then there's
sacred
the
Oh,
pools.
I did
kinda-
do that. Yes.
No, yeah,
And
it's
it's
Red
super,
Soldier's
super
Pass.
fun.
It's fun, except
Yes.
there's a lot of hikers, so you have to watch out
Oh,
not
yeah.
run
Hopefully
into them. They'll get
tomorrow.
upset.
Yeah.
7
We'll
sacred
put a bell on. I
pools.
think Mallory's leading.
It's
I'll put a
Okay.
bell
Is
on
that
her.
is that
It's-
flowy or jumpy or what is
Little
that?
of both. It's
yeah, there's a
kinda-
little
yeah.
flow to it.
That
There's
sounds
a little
fun.
Flow.
You can hit it fast
Yeah.
and feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
And it's just it's like a Disneyland ride.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh,
Super fun.
I'm liking this.
It's a fun ride. And I like stitching together. If you just want to do that, I like going teacup. You can do
Yeah,
teacup
Yep.
teacup is fun.
and kind of end out and then do Soldier's Pass.
I've never done
Not
any of those
you.
things on that side.
You know, Thunder
I
Mountain.
can't wait.
I do not like Thunder Mountain.
I actually
don't
haven't
know.
done
what-
Thunder Mountain.
It's
surprisingly.
just
The bike shop
I-
is wonderful.
Maybe the Thunder Mountain bike
Yeah,
shop is
different thing.
amazing, but the route it's maybe because at the time when I did it like last year, Lauren and I had a rough time because it's so chunky.
It's chunky, right?
Yeah.
It's like,
Like,
riding on
it's extremely
microwaves.
technical. And I was like, F this. No, I'm right. It got to a point where I
Like a
was
bike.
walking it. And then we got to Teacup, and that was a funner trail. But at that point, we were so exhausted. Is funner
Yeah.
a word? Is that a word?
Yeah, it is to me.
It is.
So you're
It's
fine.
actually a town in California too.
Funner?
Are
Funner,
you kidding?
Funner.
Yeah.
Really?
Is
It's-
it where you live?
isn't it? Yeah. It's a made up town.
How
Yeah.
fun is
Tell me
funner?
about it.
Is fun or fun?
It's pretty fun. It's got like
All right.
casinos on it, and yeah, it's like
Oh,
a
yeah,
It's got
solid.
casinos.
it's on a
Yeah, I know.
reservation, I think, and they call it Funner. But anyways,
They're
so
like,
yes,
"Yes, it's a
I back you
word."
up, Mia. It's a word. It's a town, even. So
More
yes,
funner is actually the technical.
An
phrase.
adjective and a
More
noun.
fun.
More fun.
more funner, more fun.
More funner.
More fun. It's like a double positive.
Funnerer.
Double positive.
Oh man. So as far as what's coming out of your guys' creativity and channels, is there anything that kind of wet the whistle for the followers out there that are watching you guys? What's coming up for you guys here in the near future? Anything you're dropping soon?
We're gonna drop some bike checks soon. I'm still editing the
Ooh.
YT video.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm
That was such a
having
fun day.
little hard time with Final Cut Pro, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got some of that, and we also have some reviews on pedals and stuff that we're going to be doing as well.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So
Nice.
there's so much.
And tell the folks, Mia, where they can find that content.
Oh yeah,
on.
so it's you can go to our website womensmtbnetwork.com, or you can go straight to our Instagram, and Joey's got it up on there.
Look at that.
If you go to our Instagram, I have everything linked to the website as well, so people can go there too.
Lovely
Ah.
website.
The Women's MTB
Nice.
Network.
Scroll.
Yes.
So good.
No, that's going to be exciting. So as far as time frame goes on those pieces of content, what are you looking at for folks that are?
So the YT stuff I'm hoping to drop next week.
Oh,
so I'm gonna edit
damn.
Monday and Tuesday after
Nice.
the festival.
Nice.
And then next week I want to have some definitely the decoy. That one I'm almost done. And then
Yes.
the capper as well.
Wow.
So I want to do
Sweet.
3 videos. One of them will be like the fun day that we had riding and
Yes.
the whole tour. And then I want to kind of break it down to the bikes itself. So there's actually the Izzo too, because Lauren tried that one.
Oh yeah,
But,
Lauren was on the Izzo climb
Mm.
machine
I
over
just-
there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and a lot of things that we're doing is dependent on help from the community as well. So, because there's no money going into this, like everything is just, I'm doing it because I love it. And all the women that are helping is the same way. They're donating their time to help with this. And so sometimes it takes a little bit to get content, but you know, we have some amazing people out there that are helping. So, and
Nice.
That's great.
there's people like Tess from Dusty Betty. She has
Aw.
such amazing resources out
Yes.
there.
Awesome.
I'm always like sharing her stuff too because she's got some really cool stuff on there.
Yes. Any kind of bike brand check that's being released? Are you allowed to say what's coming, or is it going to be a surprise?
No, I can say it. I'm gonna demo one of the new Yetis, the new Yeti lines.
Ooh.
And then I have why am I blanking right now? One of the new Revel titanium bikes. I want to take one of those out as
Sweet.
well.
Dang, titanium.
Very
And
curious.
we've got the decoy and the Capra. Those are the ones that I tried. And then I have a friend of mine that lives in I think she's in Arkansas actually.
Mm.
She just bought I forget I think it's a transition like double crown fork downhill bike,
Whoa.
but she's having some issues. The guy that
Solid.
sold it to her
Yeah.
didn't disclose some things on Pink Bike, and
Oh.
so the
Ruh-roh.
bike was not
Ah, it's
up
rough.
to par. And I
Oh,
actually I
no.
sent her to YT. I emailed James because her budget was like $4,000, I think. And I said, you know, YT's having like 25% off their bikes right now. And you
Right.
could snag one of their downhill bikes for like
Very much, yeah.
$3,500.
Probably put her in a
And she
core
was like,
4
"What?"
as yeah.
Totally.
And so I emailed James and was like, hey, do you guys have any small might fit her? So I'm waiting to hear back. But hopefully she can do a demo check on that one too. But
Yeah. Let me know if you need contacts over there.
yeah, for
James
sure.
is really good. So, but
Yeah,
if
James
you
is
need,
awesome.
that'd be That's awesome. Oh, I can't wait to hear and see those things that are coming out.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. And Miss Jess over there,
Oh.
how about you?
Hi.
I
No
heard
pressure.
you like had filmed something where you darted somebody in the neck.
And when's that getting released?
Yes.
I was just gonna post that to some stories tomorrow. Yeah, no,
Do it.
I darted my friend Candace in the neck, and
Oh,
unfortunately,
Candace.
poor Candace,
Is she leaking?
yeah,
She's trying not to laugh.
She's trying hard to not, and it's hard. She had a little spill, and so her mouth is. It's hard for her to laugh, and my superpower is making people laugh. So it's been hard
Yes.
the last few
She's
days
got-
because I'm
That's
like,
the
shut
best
up, Jess,
superpower.
shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dart. Oh, and long.
Oh, and other things too.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into the YouTube space.
Yes, I was gonna ask the
Yes.
long form stuff.
Oh yeah, like wide video is fun too.
Wide video is really hard though. Like it's hard for me to switch my brain to long form content, but I am planning on launching a YouTube very soon called Dirt
Awesome.
Scouts.
Nice.
All right.
I
Dirt
never
Scouts.
watched
That's
that.
that.
Awesome.
Called Dirt Scouts, and I want it to be more than just me. I don't want it to be, Jess the Maker is
Yeah.
actually was my handle from when I was still a designer, and I just didn't change it. Like so, by the time I started to gain traction as a mountain bike, content creator, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just keep that. Like I
No, it totally works.
I know.
What were you doing? What were you designing?
I was I went to school for graphic design, and I did web design. Actually, do y'all know Rogue Panda? They'd make like bike packing gear.
Oh.
Anyways, I like designed their website. Like I
Sweet.
was like a web
Oh,
designer
nice.
slash graphic designer, and so I did that for many years, and then then I just started making weird internet videos. And I was like, I didn't think that was what was going to happen, and so I just kept the same.
It transitioned
Instagram.
well.
And then I was like, oh, too late to change, so I'll just keep that.
You're in.
So
Fine.
it kind of makes sense, I
That's
guess.
good.
And
It works well.
I make weird videos now.
They are funny. They are
Thank you.
hilarious.
I
brilliant.
appreciate that.
Good stuff.
One of my
Yeah.
favorites is the Thanksgiving
Oh,
where you played multiple characters.
Oh, yes.
How long did it take you to
It
shoot
took me a
that?
while. It took me a while, and I had to just kind of channel like different people in my own family, or just
Yes.
I was like, okay, now what would my grandma do? Okay, now what would like
That's great.
so yeah, I definitely channeled a lot of different people in that video, and
That
I
was
like
awesome.
playing multiple roles, which is kind of weird too.
Yeah.
My neighbors think I'm seriously weird. I think like they're just.
Do they know what you
I don't
do?
think they actually know.
I
but
always
they
think
see
that
me
when I
out
look
there
at Bobo's and he's standing in his front yard and his
Yeah.
neighbors are probably at all their windows going, he's doing it again.
all the time. I
And
think
then
we
my
when you
go.
neighbors
bring
like-
those big
Yeah.
boxes in, like, do they
Oh
think
my
there's
God.
bodies in there? Like,
I don't know
what's
what they
going
think I
on?
do, but I know they think I'm weird. I definitely think they're like, oh, there
That
she
makes
is
you
again,
awesome. That's
doing
great.
Something weird out there. So dancing around.
That is
Yeah.
awesome. That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And people probably don't need to, but where do people find you on social media?
I am at Jess the Maker on Instagram and the TikTok.
And the TikTok. Oh, you're getting in the
Mhm.
TikTok.
When I remember to post things on TikTok, I do. I
Do you-
don't necessarily. Oh, what's going on? Oh no!
Oh.
That face.
I took
Oh,
a
yeah.
photo
Wait,
every
wait, wait.
day.
I want to see the one in the pink jacket.
Oh, that one's a quick one. That one's just my time lapse from when
That's
I started
great.
mountain biking.
Just look
Oh.
miserable
Seen
and it
that one?
intrigues me.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the folks listening in on Spotify and iTunes right now, we're looking at Jess the Maker's Instagram page as we speak, and there is a ton of hilarious content in here.
It's great.
Steve is requesting from Joey to play some of these.
I can't.
things.
I just want to watch them all. It's great.
Oh my gosh.
The one where she makes the cocktail.
Oh,
make
look,
the
I'm
post
following
ride
you.
cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
look,
not
the
creepy at
spokesman's
all.
on there. How's that?
That's not
That
creepy.
is-
at
that
all.
is
I put my
crazy.
handle on there.
No, did you? You had to do the mouth.
Holy
You should have
moly.
seen
every time.
Do you have a
Do you
draw
know
issue
those
or
time lapse?
TMJ?
No, but you know those time lapse
Yeah.
photos? Like it just
Yeah.
looks so
Your body
freaking
shakes.
hilarious.
And, yeah.
No, but you should have seen the explosion in the bathroom after this video, because it was like I had like every outfit I ever owned, ever, every helmet.
Everything was
like-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How long did it take you to shoot something like that?
I don't know, like maybe an hour.
Ooh.
Maybe an hour.
It
for
was
that much
so
video.
easy,
It wasn't easy.
painless.
Oh,
It's
my
funny too. Some
gosh.
of the things that take like a little bit of time do really well, and sometimes there's things that take so much time, and you post it, and you're like, people, it's like wah wah, but like whatever. But the point is,
Take the good
that
with the
you
bad.
just post, you just
Yeah.
put stuff out there, and you do, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Just having fun.
That's
Mhm.
that's the big tip you'd have for folks that are just trying to get out there. Is
Yeah,
just
do
keep
anything.
posting, keep doing your thing, and
Yeah, whatever you're doing in life, just keep, just be consistent. It's hard, but I think consistency is one of those things that it's hard, especially if you feel like you're not gaining any traction, even in your own
Yes.
progression as a mountain biker. But what you're not, even when you're off the bike or you're injured, there's a lot you're learning through that process, and you don't,
that's a good point.
you know what I mean? Like we all have time off the bike, and I think that's just as important as time on the bike, just mentally, just getting stronger and working on your own self, like what Lee was talking about earlier.
Yes.
Just that mental aspect is so important. I mean, he's one of the most phenomenal mountain bikers I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And to know that he was going through all those struggles, you would never
Right.
have known that,
Right.
unless he shared that. And so it's kind of
Yeah.
interesting to think like, okay, well, what if I'd put just as much effort in focusing on my mental health and all that? And for me, I express myself through by entertaining and bringing joy through humor. I like being funny, and I like making people laugh and bringing joy in that way, and seeing some of the like silly things in mountain biking that we all experience. I try to bring that to the forefront, and I think the reason I've seen a lot of growth is because it resonates with a lot of people, and so there's nothing more exciting to me than to see people be like, yes,
Yeah.
that's it resonates, or that connected with me, or that was my favorite video, and that makes me very happy to know that I'm doing what I'm doing, and I love what I do, and to make those connections with people. And so
That's awesome.
well, I didn't mean to get deep there, but
No,
yeah,
that
I
was
know, right?
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Folks out there listening in, give Jess the Maker a follow. She's doing some
Very much.
incredible things,
Thanks.
making people laugh. Her superpower of comedy and entertainment. Also, look up Mia at Women's MTB Network. Give them a follow as well. She's doing incredible things for the community, for women, but also for everybody. And her reach is extraordinary. You're going global now, which is
Yeah.
Terrific.
incredible.
We're trying. It's a
So-
one-man show over here, a one-woman show. Whoops.
Yeah.
That
was
man.
awkward.
Freudian
Oh, whoa,
slip.
man.
With that,
Whoa, man.
Yes.
yeah,
But with that, thank you all so much for jumping on the segment podcast with us. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much
having
for
us.
Thanks
being
for
in
having
the
us.
studio.
lovely.
And we are going to be off to a foosball tournament now,
Oh,
where
dear
Jess the
God.
Maker is calling us
She's gonna
out.
Apparently
crush
she
it.
thinks
She
she can
said-
beat
Stay
me.
tuned
She
on
said
the
she's gonna
I'm gonna
Instagram
whoop.
bits and
I'm gonna whoop.
yeah, it's all gonna be
You should
broadcast.
see her face right now. For those of you who are listening and not watching, she's got some serious
I don't brag
Yes.
about anything, but I will.
She looks constipated.
Back to our sponsor, Love
Yes.
Bidet.
The love
The
bidet.
love
The Love
bidet.
Bidet.
We'll see you guys on the next SnowDona series, SnowDona series podcast. Until then, have a great night.
Have a wonderful night.
Wah, wah. Wee.